Hi, for today we're going to discuss Raider Room. So what is a Raider Room? Somewhere along the storyline, the game will require you to create a Raider Room. So once you've created that Raider Room, you can now go inside here and click scan. So what does it do? So every day you have 3 free scans that you can use, and then it will show up camps that you can raid later. For my case, I've already raided the 2 camps earlier the day, and I'm now raiding the third one. Then there's the energy on the upper right part. So it says here that you'll gain energy for every 10 minutes of salvaging ruins, and then 2 energy for capturing other players' ruins. So that's here in pillage. And you will receive an advanced scan when energy is 100. So right now my energy is already 100. So if I click scan, I should get. So it says here, advanced scan will not charge you your scan chances, and it will always find 1 rare ruins. So if I click scan, I should be able to find 1 rare ruin. So yeah, I cannot get the details of this one yet, but should be this one because the energy is now down to 0. So this should be the rare ruins that came out of the scan. And remember, it says here that it will not charge you your scan chances. So you see, I still have 3 scans that are free. Right? You can also see the logs on the upper left part of your Pip-Boy once you're in the ruins section. And you'll see here what are happening on the previews and the current salvage or raids that you're doing. So earlier I was salvaging a ruins for 60,000 caps, and unfortunately some other people were able to loot the resources that I was able to salvage. So how do we start salvaging? So just go to your raider room, click scan, click one of the camps that has been detected by scanning, and then you will assign 5 dwellers that will do the salvaging. It's really important, again, that you put in your strong dwellers here because there will be cases where another player will try to loot what you've already salvaged. And if you have your strong players assigned here, I mean strong dwellers assigned here, then there's a possibility that they will lose and won't be able to loot the resources that you've salvaged. So I'm gonna put my the players here. There you go. And salvage. So another thing that I wanted to stress out is that you should not be afraid to put in your strongest dwellers because even if they are assigned here salvaging, you can still use them. So these are the dwellers that I've assigned. They're still here. I can still do missions or raids using them. I can still assign them to training rooms for upgrades, upgrade their levels, their perks, upgrade their equipments. So they're still there. Shouldn't be afraid of using them because that's one of the mistake that I've had before. I thought that you're not gonna able to, you won't be able to use them when you assign them in the Raider scanning. You can always stop salvaging via the Raider room at any point in time. You can do it for any other reason, such as you want to sync the 8 hours back to your regular hours so that you can easily monitor your 8 hours salvaging time. Or maybe you made a mistake by putting in low level dwellers. I'm gonna show you how to cancel, and I'm actually gonna cancel mine because I made a mistake by putting in my low levels into salvaging, and as a result, some players were able to loot some of the caps that I was able to salvage. I'm gonna show you how. So go here, click this one. See, I still have an hour and 30 minutes left, and out of the 60,000 resource that I should have, I have only gotten 36,000. It's because I was looted by three characters since I started. Let me cancel this. So now I'm gonna cancel this. There you go. So I have the 36,000 that I was able to salvage, and then let me get this. I'm not sure if it's a bug, but whenever you stop salvaging, you will see the resources that you've salvaged automatically added here on your dashboard. So for mine, it was caps, so it was automatically added here. Because ideally, if you finish the whole 8 hours for salvaging, you will see on the left part of the room there's a clickable icon here for you to claim the resources that you've salvaged. Pillage. So what is pillage? Go to your radar room, in your Peep Boy, go to pillage, and then per day you have 3 free scans. I've used up mine, and this is all that I have left. So these are enemy camps nearby. So what you do is try and click one camp, and you see there the 5 dwellers that another player has put up. So it says here the estimated loot, which is 6,066 water. So let's do it. So I'm gonna use my attack team for this and see what's gonna happen. Okay, so set it times 3. Alright, so you see, we got the 6,106 um, water. Right. And I'd like to point out again that the dwellers that I used to raid that camp are the same ones that I'm using right now here, salvaging. It goes back to my point where you can still use the dwellers that you have in while they are salvaging. Lastly, if you upgrade your radar room to level 2, it says here that players can scan higher level ruins after upgrading. I don't have it yet, but I am assuming that you will get more than 60,000 resource per ruins once you've upgraded this to radar room level 2. So yeah, that's all for me today about radar rooms. If you want me to discuss any other topics, please do let me know in the comment down below, and I'll be happy to create a content about it for you. So yeah, thank you.